Hey guys, thanks for sticking with me. If you watched the first part, this is the second part, and if this is the first time watching, welcome to the show. Anyways, some slight changes into the interface. It still looks the same, but things can be done. So once again, let's have a quick look at the Kismet. Maximize. So there's a door implemented now. It's not too pretty, it's just there really quickly. Wardrobe light, yes, you've seen that. Door check, door light, blah blah. Now this entire mess here. This is for a pen on the floor. But this is the average size of the event for every object that's going to be in the game. And there's going to be a lot of objects, so it's got a lot of work to do. Quick rundown. What it does, once you use the trigger that's above the pen, it will scan to see if there's any items in the right hand or the left hand. If there are no items, it'll trigger the event to pick it up. But if there is an item, what it does, it checks, my mistake, my apology. What it checks is if you are already holding the pen. If you're not holding the pen, which is number 1 on the list of the int list, if you're not holding the pen, it will trigger the event to pick up the pen or interact with the pen. But if you are holding the pen, it'll trigger the event to return the pen, if that makes sense. Now, of course, your FS commands, your typical exit thing. You combined. What this does, it checks what items you have. So if you have no items, 0, it'll say, I have no items. If you have a weird item, like say a fork, and you want to combine it with a pen, it will say can't mix. In other words, it'll tell you no, you can't do that. There is no items to combine with the pen, so there is no event for combining items. FS command collect. If right hand has nothing, it will collect it in the right hand. But if the right hand has something, it'll go straight to the left hand. And if left hand has something as well, it'll tell you your hands are full. If your right hand is empty, it'll change the material color of the object, the pen, into a green translucent color, so when you need to return the item, the player knows where to return the item. Okay, let's get out of this. Quick rundown. And let's have a look at the stuff. Right, there's the pen. I got rid of the intro, it was bothering me for now. I'll put it back in when on release. Okay. Of course, you got your light. This one's working now. See? And see, you can't collect. Now, if I was to try to combine something with this light, nothing to work with. But that's not always the same message as well. I've got to find something to use. Alright, this mattress hasn't got anything to it. I'm going to have to remake this mattress because it looks more like a leathery, horrible thing to lay on. But you get the idea for now. When I get more time to really bother to do it, I'll fix it. Alright, you got your door. You can examine. And this will have... No, it doesn't. But this will. Oh, this is just fantastic. It's not working. Anyways, usually when you use it, it'll do a random event. Either knocking on the door, trying to turn the handle, or yelling or something like that. You try to collect the door, and this is the response you'll get. This whole section here is going to be redone. It's very buggy. Look, you collect. It tells you you're using. Okay, stupid. One of the disadvantages of working continuously until something's done, you start to get a bit with it. Again, not holding anything. Okay, so here's the pen, the one object that's you're able to pick up so far. So typical thing, you can examine the pen. My pen, don't blah 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 blah. Nothing to write on. I'm not writing on the wall. Combined. I'm not holding anything, same response you get for everything else. And of course you can collect it. And you'll see The pen is still there, but it's just green. And you can't interact with it the way you did before. If you want to put the pen back, you just go over it. And there, the pen's back. And you can interact with it again like usual. So let's collect that. Now when you collect, it's not in there yet, there will be little icons saying that you are holding a pen in your left or right hand. But I haven't put that in yet. That will be in shortly. So, let's try to combine this pen with something else. And I shouldn't do that. And that is another random one. Not a good idea. That won't work. Right? So that's how that works. Now, when you have an item that will combine, that'll trigger a separate event saying you have combined, I don't know, a pencil to a pencil sharpener, and you've used it. That's an example. So that's how that system works. I have to make this less sticky though, because right now, there we go. It's very, very touchy. So there's that. And if anyone manages to have a good look at this pen, somehow, you'll find out there's a lot of stupid things written on it. Right now, this is called the People's Pen, but there's all sorts of little Easter eggs on it. And I'm not going to sit there. I want to encourage people to actually have a look at it. Hopefully I can implement it so you can actually pick it up, rotate it, and have a look at the pen itself, rather than just having it, that way. The main reason it is not click and drag like in stuff like Skyrim, whatnot, is because there are a lot of key items in this game. And if you were to place the key item anywhere, there is a chance that that key item may fall through the floor. And if that key item is not returned, you completely screwed up your game. So that's why this system is implemented rather than a sandbox trash to place sort of system. Just a precaution. Anyways, that's the interface update so far. Stay tuned for more fun in the bun.